shuffling a few.
Hi-oh. As we wait for Styx's voice.
I went pretty good today. But my computer rebooted over the weekend, so it might be okay.
Just possibly.
Actually, it rebooted on Thursday. I don't know. Whatever. It's Tuesday. It's time for Rewind Doctor Who, where tonight we will be watching Doctor Who, Vincent and the Doctor from season 5, Matt Smith. We have no Jedi tonight, as far as I can tell. So we will not have video on the screen. We will be watching it. The link where we will be watching it is in the chat. Pay no attention to the QR code. The QR code will not be accurate because they did not have this episode on that QR code. On that,
they are missing a few episodes from that season.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
And I hope you like 3/4 format if you're watching 3/4 ratio,
Sorry.
not 16:19, kids.
I found one.
Or 16:19. Hey, it's probably the only one that's out there. So
there you go.
Without having to do like primer or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. This week's episode, Vincent and the Doctor. The Doctor will meet Vincent Van Gogh in this episode, along with Amy and Rory. So, again, this is a Matt Smith episode with Terry Curran as Vincent Van Gogh. I know he's been in some other stuff. I was going to look up to see what he was in. He's in something now, and I can't remember what. But
okay, so less.
Excellent British actor in his own right. Here are your...
Honestly, that's my only gripe about this episode. Is they are very good about doing British actors for British characters. But Van Gogh is Dutch
French, right?
Actually Dutch.
Okay.
Yes.
So with him having a British accent, because my family's Dutch, it's one of those. It's a pet peeve for me.
That's fair.
Still, great episode though.
I'm from Pittsburgh. I have problems watching The Pit because nobody has a Pittsburgh accent.
Right?
I understand.
Okay. Here's your media for this episode. Mostly just there's no single discs releases for this episode, so you got mostly season sets. The season 5 part 2 disc is up there in the top right corner or top left corner. That replaced the part 1 from the last few episodes we've been watching. Still, there's lots of ways to see it. And I didn't add it into the news, but I'll tell you right now that if your local library subscribes and has an account,
or depending on where you live, library.
If they have a subscription to Hoopla, you can now watch seasons 1 through 11 on Hoopla, on the Hoopla app, using your library card for free.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay, I have his list right now.
People still have library cards?
I do. I still go to the library. Mostly to buy books, because they're always getting rid of books.
You know, I forgot he was in Underworld.
He was an extra. I remember him being in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Underworld, Evolution, Roots miniseries, Thor: The Dark World, Daredevil, Secret Invasion.
What was he in Thor: The Dark World?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I remember Eccleston being, that was Thor: The Dark World, right? Eccleston?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Who the heck was he in?
For my Mr. Roboto news this week, I thought I'd just throw in that Big Finish has renewed their license to produce Doctor Who radio dramas going on through to the 2035 season. They've added that there will be some surprises and some more ambitious series. If you like audio dramas, you're kind of like the old time radio for Doctor Who, and they have other franchises too in the old Britland over there. So that's your QR code to take you to the Big Finish website, where if you want to hear some Doctor Who Big Finish stuff, they do have some free episodes that you can listen to. You can also find some, and I should have added it on here. You can also find some in Spotify. If you search up Doctor Who on Spotify, there are some of these audio dramas on Spotify. But if you want to buy some, they're like $10 for a show. So it's not bad.
Found it.
Big Finish has been going since 1999 when Doctor Who had briefly left the airwaves from TV. So they've been going for a while with the Doctor Who license. This is the second time they've renewed to continue doing Doctor Who. And I quite enjoy them. I don't know if you've ever listened to them, Mama.
Not really. It is
That's
one
fine.
of those things I really should get around to doing, though, because especially some of the Rubber Song ones.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them that there's some of them are really good. They had one for the 25th anniversary with like all the doctors in it, and either someone playing one of the doctors or the doctors themselves reprising the role for voice. So there's some good stuff out there for it.
Yeah, apparently.
And again, like I said, there are other stuff on the Big Finish website if you like other British stuff.
Sorry, I just tracked it down. Apparently, in Thor: The Dark World, he played Bor, Odin's father.
Oh.
Hmm.
Bor, Odin's father. Okay. It must have been in a flashback. It must have been in the flashback portion.
Yeah.
So he didn't have a huge role.
Not a huge role.
Still.
Honestly, he was he was my favorite character in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen anyway.
Been a while since I've watched that movie, so
there was a reading challenge based on it, and I have like 1 or 2 books still to go.
Even if Alan Moore hates anything he ever created and that was put to film.
Care.
All right, Alan Moore. He hates everything anyway. All right, so like I said, don't worry about the QR code. That is not the correct place to find this episode. I have put the episode in the chat here on YouTube, and I'll put that up. I will bring it up for me so I can watch here.
Yep. And we will have the joy of listening to Terry Floyd praise about his ad blocker.
Oh yes, yeah. We will definitely have some.
It's been a minute, so it's overdue.
Yeah, that's true. So if everyone's ready, we'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll probably start out with an ad. knowing how this site works.
No, it's been pretty clean.
All right.
Are you going to play sound? Just lay out the sound directly out of yours, Sticks, so people can hear.
Hear what? Oh, want me have sound for the episode? I don't think I can. We usually don't, do we?
Do we? I don't know. I can't remember.
No, we don't.
It's been a while because we've been doing the video, so I kind of feel bad. I love Bill Nighy. It's Marcus's time. Sorry, that's my best Bill Nighy underworld impersonation.
Yeah, it's usually just our audio that you hear. The video doesn't play audio.
Show some pictures for you. I'm going to try to snap some as we go along.
There you go.
I give her quite a shove. Ooh, I always love when they show all the words backwards too. That's always fun in these.
No touching.
Oh yeah, the video is versed.
Yeah. which is pretty brilliant. I'm sure that's how they try to get away from copyright stuff.
I think so, yeah.
Just to try to obfuscate some of that.
The thing that always throws me sometimes is hairstyle. Hairstyle.
No, your part's on the wrong side.
Yeah, you parted your hair. What's he gonna do with hair? Today he's left-handed, you know.
Oh no, we've got two of them now. A2 double.
Yeah, ad blocker definitely makes a difference.
Haven't we all just sniffed a bit of helium at some point?
Yes.
I can never get it to work.
You can't get your voice. It doesn't affect you.
I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but I just I can't get it to work.
So you have two underworld actors in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Nighy's in that too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Victor.
Yeah.
It's Marcus's time. That's his big. When he was awoken early by Beckinsale.
I could watch her walking away all day.
Yeah, I just feel bad. She's gotten into that. Watch me make some Amazon action movies genre of throwaway movies, which is kind of disappointing.
Well, it kind of started with that Netflix one there, that Gunpowder Milkshake.
I liked Gunpowder Milkshake a lot. I thought that was a fun movie.
I didn't hate it as a lot of other people did. But it wasn't.
I didn't find anything to hate about that. I found it delightful. For a movie I was never expecting to pop up and be free because it's on a streaming service.
Right.
I'll take it. And it was
that one of the ones that Netflix bought to put on their service? Because it was going to be released.
I don't
during
know.
COVID.
It must have.
There were a few that I know that were supposed to be released and just got bought by either Netflix or another streaming service to put on their service.
I mean, it didn't look like a cheap movie.
No, it's not. I don't think. I can't imagine she did it for the fun of it. You know.
I'm
sure she definitely got paid.
It was fun. I highly recommend Dust Bunny. It was very good. When it becomes free, I would suggest watching it. It's very good. Good Mads Mikkelsen. Nice Sigourney Weaver role as well. That's kind of fun.
Okay.
And a small child in Monsters. So what more could you ask for?
Sounds perfect. I'm going to see Dracula this weekend with Bruce.
Oh, nice. Thank you. See, Terry and I are probably the only two people that have seen the movie. But I thought
I'm sure you mentioned it before, but I don't recall what it was about.
It was still, I mean, it's still for pay, I believe, on most channels. I saw it right when it first popped up as available because my wife and I both enjoy Mads Mikkelsen. So
okay.
I was like, hey, new Maz movie. So we just rented it.
Beautiful.
Your little thingy.
What's the time you guys have?
I'm probably off because I've been skipping around, just grabbing some shots. But I'm at 8:46.
12, 13, 14, 15. 8:40.
Yeah, I'm at 8:20. Not too far off.
We'll sync up eventually. And I'm not rushing through this. So.
I do appreciate how they're making most of it feel as if it is lit by candlelight or lantern light.
I will say they must pay their the people who go search out like the places to film pretty good because they always seem to be able to pick like different spots. Sometimes the same spot, but they dress it different a little bit sometimes. But
the BBC does so many period pieces.
Yeah,
that they just have to have sound stages and sets all over. Every time I watch a BBC show that's set, they're like, I'm watching Bookish right now.
okay.
And that's set in the 40s, and it's just like it just feels right. The inside details, the outside details, everything. It's like they just must have all these period piece sets somewhere.
Yeah, how big is their garage? Right, like they just pull things out.
Sound stage, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like, oh yeah, we got this in storage. Pull this out, pull that out. This is where that is. This is from this period. We get that. Put it in there. If we get something wrong, the nerds will tell us. Ugh, Granger.
And it helps they film a lot of things at night. Well, set at night. You can get away with a lot more in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Granger knows that if you're a school custodian, cleanliness is your top priority. That's why you can rely on Granger for a range of cleaning products and equipment.
if you want to watch a good Van Gogh movie, I would suggest Eternity's Gate, which is absolutely fantastic. Willem Dafoe plays Van Gogh. It's very, very good.
True.
It's beautifully shot too. It's a gorgeous movie. And you get Willem Dafoe. You have a great cast all around. Mads Mikkelsen also in that, but Oscar Isaac's in it. And
Well, that's all right, I guess.
a lot of good European actors, actresses.
Gotta be a tough day when you're getting knocked around by a invisible whatever.
I must say, it has to be fun to be one of the set makers that just gets to crap together all of the weird gadget stuff in the TARDIS. Like, I got an old typewriter, and it's an LED board. We'll just backlight this, and some other junk, and some old cords. Although I will say, I wish I would have seen Matt Smith in Doctor Who first before I saw him in House of Dragons, because it's very hard to watch House of Dragons first and then watch Doctor Who, because all I'm thinking is Damien Targaryen. And
it's the opposite for me, because I obviously I see I'm in Doctor Who first, so when I watch it, I'm like, oh my god, that's not
he's not banging his niece and doing things like that in Doctor Who.
It's a great touch there, though, when he uses the machine there and it prints out Hartnell.
Yes.
Like, that's perfect. That's the way it should be. Oh, there you go. Okay, a giant chicken hawk
with no skin on its face. I will say it's a little scary in the 3-4 ratio, making Matt Smith even skinnier.
Yeah, we should try this ratio with David Tennant.
he's reaching Maggie Q proportions at this point.
Yeah.
Oi, matchstick man.
Yeah. Tennant would disappear, and he gets any skinnier. All you see is his head and eyebrows.
Great hair.
Yeah, great hair for a beanpole.
Slender Man starring David Tennant. He ain't right for that.
Yeah. You know who Flat Stanley is, right?
Oh yeah, I have children.
It'll be flat tennis. Slipping under doors. Oi!
Yeah.
Oh, we could have watched this in Spanish. That would have been fun.
Spanish?
Yeah, they have a Spanish dub of it available.
This is my second commercial. We're going pretty good so far.
I have not gotten a commercial.
Oh, you're lucky. Oh, that went quick. Oh, no.
Oh, well, let's just stare at Marcus.
Then...
Let's just stare at Marcus there for a second.
He still looks good there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terry. Yeah, Terry. We know you have a hand blocker. Shush. The month of March must be coming. I'm getting a bunch of O'Reilly commercials.
It is coming up fast.
Yeah, it is. Jeepers. So I got to spend Saturday with Dom at the toy fair.
How did that go?
It went good, actually. It was him and his brother. We walked around for a little bit. They had already been there when I got there. His brother gets in earlier than most people, but I got to walk around the whole place.
Crowded?
Before. It was a good sized crowd. I wouldn't say it was crowded. It wasn't Comic-Con crowded.
Any interesting toys?
I saw some good stuff. Well, some of the vendors like Funko and Hasbro, Mattel, they all had where you had to have appointments to get into their booth.
That's bullshit.
So they're all like blocked off and crap.
I find it so ridiculous. Like, toys it's an adult thing now. You know, kids barely buy toys anymore. It's like it's just you would think you'd want some more buzz. Everything has to be super secretive.
Kids, I will say that like action figure wise, that is 100% true. Because I know like my kids, they could give two shits about action figures, but you talk to them about like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or manga, that's what they're into.
Yeah, but do they buy any of the associated IP toys?
No, they don't.
Yeah, exactly. It's
no
toys themselves are
unless I get it for them, they don't get nothing. It's like like he's got a couple Funkos that I've bought him over the years for various anime that he likes. One Piece and stuff like that.
My
Jujutsu
kids went,
Kaisen.
my kids went from Thomas to no toys at all. I tried very hard. They had a very brief, very, very, very brief one. My children had a very brief Funko stage. But
I mean, the one thing about Funko is there's a ton of it out there, but B, there's always something for someone because they do so much different IPs all the time, and have over the years.
I tried to get them into it because I wanted, to take them to cons and stuff like that were local, and there were always Funko things there. So I was like, oh, you can look at Funkos, and we would just leave, and he would just tell me, I hate cosplayers and furries. He never wanted to go to cons again.
Yeah, now that my son's in college, I don't even bother anymore.
No, that's all my kid wants is gift cards for Steam. Just you put $50 on my Steam account.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, give me some money for some magic cards, or buy me some strings for my guitar. Hey, whatever you want.
Yeah. Although I am jealous, I got my son a new computer desk, and it's the one that will raise up and down. I was like,
oh, one of the standing ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's nice. And I got him a freaking 33-inch monitor. So his setup is so nice.
My son just got one of those curved. The curved.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah. Oh my god,
that's the curved 33
nice.
inchers, and yeah.
Yeah.
So I take his hand-me-downs.
Well, he had one of my old TVs for the monitor, like a TCL.
I had to throttle down his computer. I had to go into the BIOS and literally throttle down his computer because it was overloading the circuit in the house because of the graphics chip. Like, oh, what a mess. Almost 2/3 of the way through the episode.
Roughly.
Everyone around 26-ish.
Yeah, this one's only like 50 minutes long.
They going to the confessional? A long time since I've been in one of those. Yes, they are, Terry. Before this, I was watching the wonderful reality show Suddenly Amish, where
Suddenly,
they they
they're like
they
witness.
they take like 6 or 8 people that want to become Amish, and they bring them into the Amish community. And like all reality shows, none of them have any concept whatsoever, even vaguely, of what it's like to be Amish. So they do stupid things like complain, why can't I have my fake nails and fake lashes and all my makeup and wear booty shorts? And the one kid who's scared of farm animals. It was very.
Perfect.
It's just very weird. And the one lady brought an adult toy with her because they searched all of their belongings for electronics and stuff like that. And one lady who wanted to become an Amish so bad that she made her own Amish clothes to come there. She brought an adult toy with her, which they found, which was kind of funny to see the Amish react to that.
Oh, Jesus.
I love crappy reality shows.
That reminds me of like that. There used to be a reality show on PBS called what was it called? It was called 1900.
Oh yeah, those
1900
used to
House or
be.
something?
Those actually used to be very good. They had a handful of
They
them.
weren't bad.
They did
Those were
one that
originals.
was. They did one that was like 1600s American colonial, where they had a
Mhm.
colonial colony, which was pretty interesting. The 1900s house one was interesting to watch those people, especially all the people that had to be like the servants and stuff like that, and how they
Right.
interacted and reacted to that.
I just remember
Those
that
were
being
those
like
were
one of
actually decent.
the original reality shows. Like, you know,
But that was good. It had some good redeeming qualities to it because they truly
Mhm.
tried to recreate what it was like at that time period.
Yes, they did.
Now I'm sitting around watching Love After Lockup.
How far we've come.
Well, the psychology of it interests me. It's amusing. I figured out all these people now with the whole Love After Lockup thing, and the power dynamics of I'm obsessed with you while you're in prison because I can completely control every aspect of your life because you're locked in prison. You can't cheat on me. You're stuck in one place, and then they get out and
Right.
then they realize they have no control whatsoever, and it's absolute chaos.
Hmm.
Good old Brittany. I miss Brittany.
Hmm.
Goes to show how far we've fallen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ginger on the screen.
Well, there's one that just can't quite get to ginger. No matter how hard he tries.
There's not a threesome in this episode, is there?
No.
Okay. Feels like they were veering toward that direction.
Purely plutonic here. Purely plutonic.
It's a good bucket list item there, Terry.
That's a perfect. That's a great item on your list. Good luck with that one.
I don't know. They were setting up a threesome pretty good here, I think.
I think the closer you're going to get there is probably like a tryst.
Hey, he already took his shirt off.
Oh yeah, yeah. Baby.
Actually works. How do I get more out of my day? Why does my body feel different? 10 minutes. How do I get to eat? What does better really look like? I want to wake up and choose it.
Someone in wardrobe must have said, "You got to make sure he gets his shirt off."
Tease it. Tease that threesome.
Something that's backed by experts and over 40 years of science. So, what works? Now I know.
So the moral of the story is Doctor Who drives Vincent Van Gogh insane.
Ugh. I hope I've been the only one getting the commercials.
I didn't get one commercial yet.
I got like more than my fair share. That's why I ask.
But then again, I have an ad blocker on, so.
Oh, you got an ad blocker now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
At least one of us will listen to Terry. And now Dub.
You know what? I'd be down for that, Terry. At least he'd finally be ginger.
This is a great song at the end. Yeah, that they play.
Mm-hmm.
You can finally tell him it's Marcus's time.
Ignore those kids walking with a portable television. So 2005 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, Terry. Oh, Jesus.
Honestly, it's natural with this episode.
Damn you, Fredo. Couldn't be.
Step out tomorrow with my easel on my back, a different man. I still can't believe one of the haystacks was a museum. Hello, Paris. It's been a great adventure and a great honor. You've turned out to be the first doctor ever actually to make a difference to my life. I'm delighted. I won't ever forget you. You are sure marriage is out of the question?
I'd ask her to marry me too.
Seriously, can you put a restraining order on an ad?
I've been getting
Why is it
Granger all night.
always the same one for me?
What have you been getting?
I always get the
Fiverr.
Adobe one. Hold on.
Every time we do.
Oh, fine. Jedi used to get that one. You got the Jedi ads then.
Oh man, every time.
I get either Granger or some other shipping service. Can't remember what it was. I've only had it a couple of times. The most I've the Granger, like 20 times, and it's usually like 3 or 4 in a row of the same commercial. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second, Terry.
If only they could have slipped Michael Sheen in this episode, we could have had a underworld trifecta.
What? No Kate Beckinsale?
I would prefer Michael Sheen.
Oh, good. That ended right at the commercial. Perfect. Have you guys reached the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pause.
Or are you not at the end, Mama?
No, like I said, I wasn't rushing through this episode, so I wasn't
Okay.
jumping ahead. But I've seen it like so many times.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot myself. And Terry brought up, like he brought up the script. So a lot of times we see in Doctor Who and other sci-fi shows where they have like a what we would call in Doctor Who a historical, where you take either people from a certain period or a certain person, like in this case Vincent. In the Sixth Doctor episode that we watched quite a ways back last year, we had H.G. Wells in the episode Time Lash, where they take like a certain person out of that timeline and they put them into like a sci-fi situation that doesn't actually happen. Obviously this doesn't actually happen, but well, maybe
Queen Elizabeth pops up like so many times.
Oh, Queen Elizabeth, Queen Vic shows up a couple times as well. So
yeah, we're thinking
we get
yeah.
We also get at one point in a Tennant episode, which we did not watch, we get Shakespeare. So it's not uncalled for, especially in Doctor Who, to have a person of historical significance show up in your episode and kind of swirl something sci-fi around them. In this case, it kind of I think it adds to the layer of him because it shows why he's kind of mad. He can see these things that aren't there. He sees the Griffith without needing that special mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And the Doctor obviously needs that mirror to see the Griffith. There you go. Yes, that's a great episode when you have Lincoln goes up onto the starship. Yeah, that's a great example.
Lincoln
How
and
else
Kirk,
are you gonna
baby.
get Lincoln in the station? Oh my God, yeah. Or I mean, the ultimate one, I guess, would be him and having him and all the other characters in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh yes.
Which
Big fan of Socrates. Big fan of Socrates in that movie.
Socrates. Oh, Socrates is great. And then I only learned not too long ago, like within the last month or so, that the guy who played Lincoln in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure also played Lincoln in an episode of Get a Life with
Chris Elliott?
Chris Elliott, yes. With Chris Elliott.
I loved Get a Life. Get a Life was one of my favorite
shows.
It's such an underrated show.
I don't remember watching it, but the other month they had a watch along with all the episodes on YouTube with the writer and the producer. Oh my God, that was so funny.
Ziggy, Biggy, Ziggy, Piggy.
Oh, Zig the pig. Zig the pig. Mon Dieu. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not using historicals in your sci-fi can kind of work. Sometimes it doesn't, but
when it's done right,
it works here.
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
Warehouse 13 was a great show, Terry.
Oh, I love Warehouse 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that ended too short. That didn't go long enough, I don't think. I don't think. But it did get a comic book series, so it must have did something right. I know we kind of went through it kind of quick, but Joe, what did you kind of think of the episode?
I enjoyed it. It tugged at your heartstrings a bit, and it was just a nice episode. That's what I could say about it. It was a nice episode. I enjoyed it. It was well paced too. Things were constantly happening. I didn't have to worry about really. I mean, truthfully, I probably didn't even need the crazy chicken, but
no, I agree. You really kind of don't. I mean, it probably could have probably needed a little level of something in there, but
Yeah.
you could have swapped it with just about anything. But not like I wouldn't obviously I wouldn't put like Daleks or Cybermen in this episode, but it would have to be something simple like an invisible chicken.
Yeah.
But and I'll ask Mama because I know she's seen this before, and Terry and the folks in the chat. Is the heart were the heartstrings? You pull it the heartstrings. Is it the situation? Is it is it the added music that they have in there? Because sometimes music can change the way you're thinking and your emotion of the time. What do you think, Mama? Do you think that
Well,
music kind of
for me, yeah, the
pushes it a little further?
music is definitely one of those that plays a huge factor when it comes to TV, movies, anything like that.
Mhm.
But for me, it's the whole concept around Vincent that
Okay.
really plays at it. And the bit where I paused at because they're at the Musée d'Orsay right now. That is so emotional because he was considered a failure of his time period, where at the
Correct.
exact same point in time you had other impressionists like Claude Monet and
Mhm.
his friends that wound up becoming highly successful to the point where they wound up owning land, and he created this whole beautiful garden that inspired many of his paintings. The huge difference between the two of them is
He also painted well into his 80s, which
yeah,
helped as well. He had the longevity of a
yeah,
career.
but Monet had a community
Oh yeah.
where Van Gogh was on his own, and in this
Right.
day and age, he would have
Him
been
and his brother. Yeah.
Van Gogh would have been diagnosed probably with bipolar or something. Like
Mhm.
it's hard for me to watch, with this because the man spent his whole life not knowing what an impact he would have on the world. He thought he died thinking he was a failure when his art changed the very landscape of how we saw color.
Right. Right. Yeah. He definitely goes on, as we know, become inspiring of the painters that we talk about today. You talked about Monet. You get to any of those neoclassic classical
Mhm.
painters, Degas, even into
Impressionist. Yes.
people that we can talk about today, like Dali. You
Mhm.
know, they all have somewhere in there where they probably
All except for
had gone
Gauguin
and
because he
looked
liked
at.
them young.
Well, that's a different story for another day. Or they probably go in and they say, I went and saw or looked at Van Gogh and saw what he was doing or what he had done.
I
And
actually have seen his paintings.
oh,
I
really?
went to an arts high school, and I was very closely tied with the head of the art department. And when I found out that they were going to be doing a field trip to go see the Group of Seven and the Impressionist paintings, which did include Van Gogh,
Mm.
I begged him to let me tag along, even though I wasn't in the program at the time.
Yeah. Nice.
And what you see on a screen does not do it justice for what you can
Oh, I'm
see in
sure.
real life.
No, definitely
I'm
not.
sure.
I mean, living in DC as long as I have the ability to go to the National Gallery, which is free, which is also awesome, and to be able to
Right.
see all that stuff whenever you want for free is pretty awesome.
Yeah. All right. I think all in all we can all agree this is This is a really good episode.
Yeah,
I
nice episode.
I would say this is top 5 of the Matt Smith episodes that we get
easily.
throughout his tenure. So, um,
There's
Yeah,
a reason. There's a good reason why this is one of those that people refer to a lot, and I know a lot of it is that last bit
mhm.
where in the music
Yeah,
Musée d'Orsay.
yeah, yeah. That's usually the part you see the most because of the emotional comeuppance that you get. So once again, we thank you for watching our little show here in our episode. Next week, we're going to be
Oh,
going
no.
and we're going to be watching The Lodger with
James
former
Corden.
late night host. Oh, which is what's it? Craig not Ferguson. Not Craig Ferguson.
Former host, still asshole James Corden.
James Corden. Yeah. I liked his late night show, and although I liked Craig Ferguson's better. But,
Craig Ferguson that was probably my favorite late night show was Ferguson's.
I mean,
it was so fantastic.
I can't tell you how happy I was when he took over for that fucktard Craig Kilborn.
Yeah.
God. Like, get him off my
Ferguson was
screen.
great. Those were just fun and
Craig
chaotic.
Ferguson is awesome.
And he had the robot.
And he's a Doctor Who fan.
Mhm.
So it was perfect.
I don't think you can live in Britain and not be a Doctor Who fan.
You're good, Doug.
I think that's against the rules. It's like being in Canada and not liking Ryan Reynolds or Keanu Reeves. You'd get your maple syrup card revoked.
Sorry, ma'am, you can't buy your maple syrup anymore. No. But it comes on a train. All right. Yeah. So next week we'll be watching The Lodger. I like this episode too. So I would love to go see. I would love to see Craig Ferguson on tour. If he comes around here, maybe I will see him.
He always cracks me up.
Yeah, entertaining as a comedian. Not everyone's meant to be a talk show host, though.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. There's quite a few, like the aforementioned Craig Kilborn, who shouldn't have been on TV at all.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, you can talk sports. You can't talk anything else. It's like stop trying to pivot to something that you can't do. So, as far as our socials are concerned, for me and Joe, you can find us over at Renovision, and this is your QR code where you can find us. Our YouTube channel. We're on Friday nights. We run The Qualified, which is a pop culture, comic book, and other stuff show. Who we have someone special coming on this week, don't we, Joe? Who we got coming on?
Garrett Gunn. We got Garrett Gunn of Curse of Cleaver County and Fangers and Jabberjaw. He's done a bunch of Franklin and Ghost and Good Boy. A lot of good writer, done a lot of stuff. So he's going to be talking about his Kickstarter projects that he's launching, and we're going to walk through some of his old stuff too.
Beautiful. Lovely. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if you, last week over at Absolute Geek, which I'll talk about here in a second, me and Matt and Dom, we did an interview with Kyle Stearns of Wrestle Heist and a few other Vertigo projects he's got going on now. We had a great talk. It was a great interview last Thursday. So if you want to go back onto the Absolute Geek to our Off the Mat show, that's on there. You can find our friend Bruce over at Kingdom of Nerds. He's there. That's his QR code in the middle. So you go to his channel. And of course, Absolute Geek, where me, my friend Matt, and our friend Dom talk wrestling on Thursday nights, sometimes Wednesday nights. over at Absolute Geek, and that's your QR code for that. And this is my QR code for the coffee account. If you'd like to throw some spare change our way to help keep the show going, we do appreciate it. And as always, we appreciate those who have already donated to the channel. And that's it for this week. Any last things to mention there, guys? Mama Bear, do you first off, before we go, Mama Bear, do you have anything coming up this week that you're going to be on?
Outside of Sunday with Brucifer, not to my knowledge. Anywhere I wind up being, including tonight's show, I always put into my community tab on my YouTube, which is Mama Bear Doll. So
I got to put your QR code up there for you.
Half the time it's last minute, but
hey, that's all right. I mean, you can't always be scheduled, right?
Yep.
So that's fine. All right. So until next Tuesday, we thank you for watching, and we hope you all have a good week and a good night. Take care.
Later.
See you.
I'll hit the button here.